you wrote that that journalism is sort of in this crisis moment. It relies on clicks and advertising, and it struck me as a slightly outdated view of journalism. That journalism is now actually based on subscriptions, paid newsletters. SEO is gone because Google decided SEO is gone.
Yeah.
I part of my skepticism of what you're doing, to be candid with you, is do you understand what journalism really is at this point? You say you want to be one of the structural fixes behind it. How do you explain that disparity to me as we wrap up here? Is it really about clicks and advertising in 2026? I guess I'm curious where you're coming out from with that.
That's a fair criticism. A lot of people said, "Hey, Aaron, your mentality of journalism is stuck in, the from a decade ago with the new media of Gawker, BuzzFeed, and those people, which shaped my experience very deeply." Right? I was talking to a New York Times journalist recently, and he was like, "Oh, the whole nature of the industry has changed, and the bottom feeders that were writing at Gawker don't exist anymore." I'm like, that's a fair point, right? And I'll accept that criticism. But I also think that, having spent a lot of time with media moguls, the press barons, the billionaires that own many of these media outlets, they're not thinking about the transition from digital to agentic. Right? They're not thinking about what are the new tools and the change in consumption patterns that are going to happen. And I think that the way we consume news will be radically different in 5 years from the way we do it today.